Hello and welcome to the 2012 Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. And once again, we found our way down onto the amazing, unique concept car lawn. We've chosen our top 5 or 6 cars. I think you're going to enjoy this. Come with me. Rob, extraordinary. Why did you pick the Hagerty?
Well, the performance envelope is astonishing. 1,244 horsepower, because what, 1,1240 wasn't enough? 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, 0 to 200 in 15.3 seconds. That's 200 miles per hour, not kph.
It's extraordinary that John Hagerty and his team put together cars that rock stars own, by the way. I think I'm going to get the chance to drive it, but not here on the lawn. Next up, for me, is this. I am a massive fan of Viper. Obviously, I won the World Championship, Le Mans for them, and it's just exciting to see the brand come back, SRT, with what is effectively was an instant cult hit.
Yes, and it's like it was never gone either, because all the great styling cues that you expect from a Viper are still here. That sort of double bubble roofline, the ducktail in the back, just fantastic looking car. I've always loved this thing. It's like a modern Cobra Daytona coupe.
It is, and in this day when everyone wants you to eat lettuce and granola, you've got this enormous bloody engine, which I think shows that, the whole Dodge SRT brand have big imagination. Let's go over here. Next up, the BMW Zagato Roadster.
Yes.
I love the legacy of BMW Roadsters.
I do too. It goes back to the 1950s with the 507. This is easily, I think, the prettiest BMW Roadster since the Z8. Very, very nice car. The Italians do things very well.
And of course, instantly recognizable to any fan of that genre, and it does deserve its place here on the concept lawn.
Absolutely.
Why is that? Well, how does a car manufacturer balance the production qualities with the designer's imagination?
I think very well in this case. I mean, this car really looks virtually production ready to me, and I think it's really actually quite an improvement over the current Z4. I'd love to see it go into production.
I'm sure. Whether they'll lend us one or not, I don't know. But come over here for something completely different. Now, I bet you've never seen anything like this before. It was revealed last night. It's the Bentley design concept for their SUV. Does the world need another luxury SUV?
You know, I was just thinking the same thing about 2 seconds ago. Apparently, Bentley thinks so.
And I agree with them, though, because if you think about it, people that enjoy and respect the culture of Bentley quality, design, and extraordinary performance, by the way. When this car was in concept, true concept, we heard a story last night that the head design went to Mr. Durheimer and said, so what do you want? Do you want it utility or luxury and performance? And he went, yes. So I think we've seen it here. But you pointed something out earlier, which I love. Come to the back of the car.
It's open.
And it's open. But it is actually the most gorgeous shape, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, it's hard to do a car this large and get the proportions right, and the haunches of this car are just fantastic. It looks really wonderful from the side, and particularly the rear three-quarter. I'm really impressed by that aspect of it.
But then, as we know, a nice big rear is very popular. Now this, Rob, for me, is a vehicle that truly deserves its place on the concept lawn. It is the Mercedes-Benz concept style coupe. And it's a really interesting car, isn't it?
It really is. From what I understand, this is about 95% production ready, and this is going to represent the entry level for Mercedes-Benz.
That's outstanding, because so many of the vehicles that we see are catering to the elite, and we're lucky enough to maybe not have the money, but certainly have the access to some of the finest cars in the world. But what about the person that's aspiring to become part of a luxury brand? And with this vehicle, I think they're going to make a big statement.
I think they are too. They typically haven't paid this level of attention to their entry-level cars, the 190E, the early C classes. This is gorgeous. It reminds me of the old quote from Sir William Lyons of Jaguar. It doesn't cost any more to make it pretty. And this is absolutely fantastic.
Car is absolutely beautiful. It's got this very special grille that I'm sure will become an option and horrible to clean, but it is fantastic and truly in the spirit of everything that is meant to be here on the concert lawn. Thanks so much for joining me here, because it really is fun to have someone with your expertise in the older car world to have that glimpse into the future. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back here next year, and maybe some of these cars will be in your local dealership by then. Tune in, World's Fastest Car Show, coming soon.